Hello, 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 fam, faves, likes, and loves, and those souls I have yet to meet. This is Jeffrey DeShawn, the Inspired Muse, with your Tuesday morning pep talk. Now, this Tuesday morning pep talk is one of just real life recognition and acknowledgement, which is required always. But as I've been sharing and saying, particularly in times like this, right? And the reality for today's Tuesday morning pep talk is it is okay to just say, this shit sucks. Oh my God, this shit freaking sucks. Sucks, 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 sucks. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. It is. It is. It is. It is horrible. Disruption is horrible. Loss is horrible. Pain is horrible. Illness is horrible. It is horrible. It is horrible. It is horrible. Fuck, 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 fuck. Okay. I apologize to those who don't like profanity. But we're living in one of those moments. And just as I say, be reminded and still in your knowing. And the formula to break through fear, quoting 2 Timothy 17, God has not given us the spirit of fear, but the power of love and the sound mind. And I say, start with the sound mind, activate love, and you can get through fear. The reality is that even in getting through fear, this sucks. Pain, loss, disruption sucks. Okay. But here's the thing. Once you've acknowledged it, and we can acknowledge in this moment, and we're going to need to continue to acknowledge it. It's okay to say it sucks because it sucks. Take that moment. If you got to step outside, take the walk solo. If you're quarantined with family, if you're by yourself, you might also need to take a walk, right, to get outside, and it's okay. I did it this morning, and just scream and let it out. Dance and let it out, whatever you have to do. But acknowledge it. It sucks. The disruption is real. We can't pretend that lives haven't been disrupted and that particularly we're not losing lives. The loss is real. So we have to acknowledge that it sucks. And it's okay, but you just can't stay there. You can't stay there. Because after you acknowledge that it sucks, you take a deep breath, as I did, and then realize, take a moment, that life has sucked before. And while this is a new tragedy on a trauma and tragedy and crisis on a scale that most have not experienced and aren't lived lives, it's not the first. And it's not the first in our lives, even though this is different, right? It's a medical tragedy. But many of us have had other medical tragedies, right? I had a concussion and was laid in an emergency room, and blood pressure kept spiking. I could have had strokes, and it just could have happened at any given moment. At that moment, right? So, but surrendered, right? Survived, right? And so we've had moments where we've had to survive, whether medical, whether it be danger, violence, things have happened in life and we have survived. And so after you've acknowledged that it sucks in the reality, take a still moment and be reminded that we've gotten here in this moment because we have the resiliency to survive. I was reminded on Facebook today by a blessed soul and coach that resiliency is built in us. Like it's forged in us through our life experiences. And because we have survived things that have tried to take our life, literally or figuratively, resiliency and survival is ingrained and stamped into us, right? Even before the moment of our being, really. And so we can and will survive. And so that's really it. It's okay in this moment to also acknowledge, as we're uplifting each other and caring for each other, showing love, that this moment sucks. And this is a true moment of disruption and there's real pain and loss happening. But then, be reminded that we've been in places like this before, if not this exact thing, but individually and collectively been in places like this before, and we will survive. And we survive by staying aware and acknowledging the reality, but then knowing and believing that we will survive this. And that's how we get through it. So I want to give you permission. You don't need my permission, but I want to just, if anybody needed to gift it to you, it's okay to go scream and get it out and just acknowledge what is really happening within you in response to this moment, right? It's a shock to our systems and we got to acknowledge it. But then we got to also acknowledge and remember that survival and resilience is within us, and we will survive. And in survival, all things are possible and nothing is out of reach. Go forth this week. Scream, yell, dance, do what you got to do. Acknowledge it, get that energy off of you, and then stand still and knowing that you are a survivor and that there is support and community there. And if you need to talk, at The Inspired Muse, theinspiredmuse.com, you can schedule a session. There are opportunity session links there. I'm available. I've made sessions available in my schedule throughout the day for folks. We are going into a critical period, and I know there's some folks that could use some support as you're challenging how you rearrange your lives and get through this moment. All right. I love you. Remember, all things are possible and nothing is out of reach. This is Jeffrey DeShawn, The Inspired Muse.